Yeah, it's me again. Listen, I was recently watching a video. There's a viral video going on around. It's about Jim Crow laws being reinstated in Mississippi. Now, let me break this down. Um, Black people are foolish. Yeah, we foolish, and we're so foolish now that it's laughable to everybody. Some of us are downright just idiotic. Um, Let me say this: we're so, and I guess a lot of us are hurt, or a lot of us are hurt, or get hurt by things like this because it's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like, I guess you so in love with this person, like we in love with America, we in love with the idea of having what white people have, we in love with all these things. We in love with Gucci, we in love with Fendi, we in love with Prada. Anything that represents them or buying some respect, or we think we can buy respect from owning these things. It's kind of like when you find out, damn, that person I thought that was in my corner, they stabbed me in the back. Damn. Them shoes that I bought, red bottoms, I thought that was gonna make me get respected in the hood. Well, still, they just stole them and took them from me. Or damn, I just bought this $500-600 shirt, or $1,000 Prada shirt, or whatever. We go spend money on stupid shit, right? Because that's what we do. We still trying to buy respect. We still trying to buy. We're still trying to hug the devil. And what's funny is we found different ways to divide ourselves every day. Damn near every 5 years, something new ideology comes along, and we adapt to it and we cling to it because our identity was stolen. Yeah, I get that. But listen, Moorish, whether you're a Moor, Hebrew, Israelite, whether you're a Christian or Baptist, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, whether you're an indigenous or Indian, whatever you want to call yourself. If you want to call yourself an Egyptian, whatever you want to call yourself, listen, the bottom line is this. We were all those things, just at different points in time. All those are us, and those things we created. So let's stop. And other people call us those things because they didn't know what else to call us. The bottom line is, it don't matter what jersey you put on. It don't. And what I don't understand about us, help me understand this. How is it that you have to put on something to make you feel like you're a part of something? Like we put on clothes, now we feel like we're more important. Like women buying all these fake titties and fake asses. Now I'm a 10. You don't feel like no 10 until you go buy something. You don't feel like you belong somewhere or you're important until you go put something fake on. Go put on some fake clothes, Prada, Fendi, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, whatever you want to call it. Y'all put on all this shit and still think y'all gonna get respect from the devil. It ain't gonna happen. You can stop all your crying, stop your whining, stop your begging, please, because we done begged enough. All that, stop the voting, because they done trick y'all with that shit too. They got us thinking we can vote our way into acceptance. Listen, man, God put us here first. They should be begging us for acceptance. But instead, we begging them. Think about this shit. That's just like you own a house. And you the owner of the house. And you've been in this house for 10 years. 10 whole years. You ain't seen nobody else. Then all of a sudden, you get somebody to come in your house and tell you how to run your house. Now you got to ask permission to go to your refrigerator. Now you got to ask permission to go use your bathroom. That's what we doing. we are still trying to hug the devil. And what make me feel so bad, and I love my people, but what's so idiotic about some of the shit we do, think about this. How many sisters, cousins, uncles, when they do something wrong to you, you won't speak to them for 20 years, 30 years. Some of y'all take that shit to the grave. But as soon as a white cop or a white whatever, somebody shoot one of y'all, one of us, y'all ready to forgive them in the heat of the moment. Y'all quick, y'all in the courtroom. I forgive you. Can I hug you? Get that stupid, idiotic shit out your system. Man, because they don't give a fuck, bruh. They don't care. When y'all gonna learn? I'm sick of seeing y'all crying. The reason why y'all crying because y'all thought it was over with. We the only people that won't look back in our history, dig far enough back in our history to find out who we are. We just run with whatever shit that pop up on the radar and we run with it. We were those people, so let me run with that. We don't go back far enough. And now they got this critical race theory, and the only reason they want to destroy what took place then, now, is because some of their kids are waking up and realizing, hey, maybe we did do them wrong. So they feeling bad about it. It doesn't benefit you. Nothing they do benefits you. You best believe the end, the end, how can I say? The end results is always going to be advantageous to them. I don't give a fuck what it looks like on the surface. Dig deep enough. Dig deep enough. It was always advantageous to them. And it still is. Y'all think y'all getting something, man, because a motherfucker give you $300 million. You're a $300 million man. Well, guess what? You making him billions. So he just breaking you off some chump change. That's all. But we so happy to get that, we forget the people around us. Instead of investing that shit into the neighborhood, creating our own neighborhood, policing our own selves, teaching our own selves, we still stuck in this burning house. Like Martin Luther King said, he led us here. We still stuck on it. And I don't know what it's gonna take. How many marches have we witnessed? And I'm not that old. How many voting ideas have we proposed to the Senate or to your representatives, and the shit got shot down? How many times have we allowed Europeans, colonizers, to come into our neighborhoods and come into the church? They never visited your church until they wanted something. And we open the doors freely. Just like we do everything else. So at this point, to be quite honest, I can't blame them. You know the old saying, fool me once, shame on you or on them. keep fooling it, that's shame on us. On us. So when the fuck y'all gonna wake up, man? It's gotten to the point where it's laughable. And I see people crying. Jim Crow. Y'all think they playing. We the only people playing. We the only people playing. We playing a game. We go buy cars and buy shoes and buy shit that don't mean nothing. Cause guess what? You buy some shoes today that's hot today. Tomorrow's gonna be another pair. And now you caught in a cycle. You buy a hot car today. Guess what? Tomorrow or next year, they come out with another one. So you're gonna be forever caught up in this trying to be something that you first of all, we've never learned from the past mistakes. And there's been more done to us to keep us that way than I care to mention. But the bottom line is, y'all walking around with a handheld encyclopedia all day. And the only thing that y'all care to do is get online and look up bullshit about who shot who, what club is popping, what shoe can I order, who sleeping with who husband. That's the only thing we care about. Stupid shit. Or what Beyonce had on last night. Or who Jay-Z beefing with. That shit don't mean nothing, man. We gotta stop being stupid. And ignorant is one thing when you don't know. But at this point, when you have the web of knowledge at your fingertips, and you choose to use it for its surface value, the bullshit, social media. We got all these women with all this fake shit. They getting on there showing their asses and twerking, and they think that's it. And men, we in fault too. Because we studied showing that attention to the fake shit though. So we encouraging fake shit amongst each other. I go by the shoes and the Gucci belts and all this other shit to impress a female. Like I got everything. So I'm faking. To impress the female who got on the fake eyelashes, the fake hair, fake ass, fake breasts, and we celebrating this shit, dude. It's funny. It's funny to me. And then we, at the same time, we slowly getting put right back into slavery. Because history always repeats itself. Especially if you learn from your past. And slowly but surely. Yeah, some of y'all think that it took place that happened a long time ago. No, Jim Crow law was back in the 20s and 30s, 40s. No, it didn't happen that long ago. Some of y'all grandparents still living. They remember some shit. My granddad was born in 1911. He could tell stories of his mama been picking cotton. So it's not that far-fetched. And think about this. Martin Luther King just got shot. What, 68, 69? Malcolm X, 60, 65, 66? That means a 55, 56-year-old was around when that shit took place. So get off y'all high horses, especially y'all young people thinking y'all 26, y'all ain't gonna never see that shit again. Nigga, they finna bring your ass right back to it. Now you can't say, oh man, it ain't like that no more. Remember? All the shit y'all like to say. Oh, it ain't like that no more. You don't know. Yeah, things done changed. Time done changed. Yeah, it done changed. Yeah. It sure has. We went from wearing leather to pleather. Times did change. You went from buying a car that had real shit on it, real iron, real steel, real everything. You could actually drive it through a school, to now you can't even drive it into a, you can't even kick it. You might total it out by kicking it. Yeah, it has changed. Shit done got worse. Cause now they don't put you in a glass building or a house full of windows and trick you so much. They done tricked us so much in our minds that they put us in a house with several windows and tell us not to look out of it. And we do it. We'll walk past a window and put our head down. I don't want to look over there and see what's going on nowhere else. I don't want to know what's going on in the rest of the world. I don't want to know what's going on in California. I don't want to know what's going on in Mississippi. But I do want to know what Beyonce doing. I do want to know what Jay-Z doing. I do want to know who 50 Cent trolling today. Come on, man, wake up, bro. Y'all motherfuckers slow, for real. Wake, please. Please, my people, please, just. Clothes ain't gonna do it. And I'm sick of people talking about, I'm out here for the bag. I'm chasing the bag. Well, guess what? If that bag drop off a cliff, you gonna chase that motherfucker to the cliff too? If that bag calls a man or leads a man into a room full of men actually giving each other oral sex, and in order for you to get that bag, you gonna do that too? Because that's what y'all telling me. Anything for the bag, remember? And that's what y'all doing. Bending over, taking it slow, taking it deep. Men and women. Y'all chasing the bag though. Keep doing it. That bag leading y'all right to hell. And apparently it's leading you right back into the Jim Crow law. Gotta laugh at it. It's not funny, but it's funny. Because I see y'all being reactionary to it and crying and begging why they hate us. They don't have a choice. That's their job. Y'all don't see that? They're on a complete other side of the spectrum when it comes to us. Melanated people, unmelanated people. They are barbaric, sadistic with their thinking, warring people. We're peaceful, inviting, naive at some point people. We're on the two different sides of the spectrum. We're the closest thing to what we like to call God. Because if God is perfect in all he does and forgiving and loving, then that would describe us. Think about it. And if God is your father, then that makes you a demigod. You don't need a middleman. See, they gave y'all the middleman. And y'all fell for it. And they made him white. You know, Jesus. Jade wasn't even around at that time. So how did the word Jesus or Jesus come around? Because that's what the Spanish call it. So why would I need a middleman to talk to my father? That's common sense. I got a son. If he's in pain or in danger, need help, you think he gonna go talk to another man and tell him to come deliver me a message, and I'm standing right here and I can see what's going on? Come on, man, that shit is common sense. Y'all praying to somebody that is distorting what you praying for. You made somebody else God instead of your God. First, you call him by the wrong name, number one. Number two, the image you got in your head of him doesn't even translate. Because wasn't nothing over there European. Nothing over there had stringy hair. The atmosphere wouldn't allow it. The equator. You know, sun normally causes them cancer. I'm just saying. We didn't have sunblock then. Getting a tan wasn't a thing then. Come on, man. Y'all get it together. I'm out. Shit funny.